Have we just in one fell swoop basically seen the reimagining of this company, at least from an investor standpoint?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me today. And I think that's exactly right. What you're seeing is GM's made a number of strategic investments and bets along the way for a number of years. And I think the value of some of these investments has really been trapped. But what we've seen come to market is the enlightenment that some of these auto tech ventures from new companies and some other established companies can bring to GM, and GM has a lot of these same assets. So you think about they own about 70% of Cruise, which is what took on the investment with Microsoft today. And that's really like a robo-taxi type outfit. They have their Ultium battery joint venture, which is with LG, which is building batteries for electric vehicles. On electric vehicles themselves, 30 new vehicles by the middle of the decade. At CES the other week, they announced BrightDrop for last mile delivery. So a number of these technologies, a collection of them really, and I think these announcements like today helped investors realize that GM can really be a meaningful player in where transportation is headed.
Hey, Joe, I'm long the stock. I had a lot of the same ideas that you did. I'm a little bit frustrated, though, because I feel like GM should be higher, and to some extent, it's still being tied to a lot of these terrestrial valuation metrics by the analyst community, whereas, you know, it seems like it's got one hand tied behind its back, whereas Tesla really isn't constrained by anything. Logic, physics, throw it all in the garbage. Why isn't GM getting more of a benefit, given how advanced they are? Why can't we untether this thing from the way that you would traditionally value an automaker? They have 70% of Cruise now, which is being valued at, what do we think, 30 billion? Why not 50? What if it were a standalone public company?
Yeah, I mean, the mark today was for 30 billion. Again, they own 7% of it. And I think there's some validity to what you were saying, because if you back out the valuation of Cruise, you know, the entirety or the remainder of GM is probably trading for something like 3 times EBITDA. So I think there is some potential. Look, GM definitely has a transition that they need to make from the business model of today to the business model of the future. And I think announcements like today and announcements that can come over the course of the year can get investors to continue to recognize that GM can continue to make this transition and unlock further shareholder value. Yeah. The other thing is, look, you know, oftentimes, as you know, you need a catalyst, right, or some unlocking event to realize that value. It's clearly today taking on money, bringing on Microsoft, which, you know, we didn't spend a lot of time on it, but is a clear, important technology partner, right? It provides them with that cloud and computing platform that they could compete, because, you know, this is a big opportunity, autonomous vehicles, but they're not the only ones going after it, right? You have Amazon, you've got others, and I think bringing on the technology partner is important.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.